Our universe. We live in a strange and wonderful universe. Its age, size, violence, and beauty require extraordinary imagination to appreciate. The place we humans hold within this vast cosmos can seem pretty insignificant. That's why we try to make sense of it all, to see how we fit it in. Some decades ago, a well-known scientist, some say it was Bertrand Russell, gave a public lecture on astronomy. He described how the Earth orbits around the Sun and how the Sun in turn orbits around the center of the vast collection of stars called our galaxy. At the end of a lecture, a little old lady at the back of a room got up and said, "What you have told us is rubbish. The world is really a flat plate, supports on the back of a giant turtle." The scientist gave a superior smile before replying, "What is a turtle standing on?" "You are very clever, young man, very clever," said the old lady, "but it's turtle all the way down." Most people nowadays would find the picture of our universe as an infinite tower of turtles rather ridiculous. But why should we think we know better? Forget for a minute what you know or think you know about it. Then gaze upward at the night sky. What do you make of Earth? The point of light? Or are they tiny fires? It can be hard to imagine that they really are. For what they really are is far be so ordinary experience. If you are a regular stargazer, you have probably seen an eclipse light hovering near the horizon at the light. It is a planet Mercury, but it is nothing like our own planet. A day on a Mercury lasts for two-thirds of a planet year. Its surface is a temperature of about 400 degrees Celsius when the sun is out, then fall to almost 200 degrees Celsius in the dead of night. Yet are difficult. This is different as Mercury is from our own planet. It is not really as hard to imagine as a typical star, which is a huge furnace that burns billions of pounds of matter each second and reaches temperature of tens of millions of a degree at its core. Another thing that is hard to imagine is how far away the planets and stars really are. The ancient Chinese built stone towers so that could have a closer look at the star. It's natural to think the stars and the planets are much closer than they really are. After all, in everyday life, we have no experience of a huge distance of space. Those distances are so large that it does not make even sense to measure them in feet or miles. The way we measure most length. Instead, we use a light year, which is the distance light travels in a year. In 1 second, a beam of light will travel 1,86,000 miles, so a light year is a very long distance. The nearest star other than our Sun is called Proxima Centauri, also known as Alpha Centauri C, which is about 4 light years away. This is so far that even the fastest spaceships on a drawing board today, a trip to it would take about 10,000 years. Ancient people tried hard to understand the universe, but they has not yet developed our mathematics and science. Today we have powerful tools, mental tools such as mathematics and scientific method and technologies, tools like computer and telescope. With the help of these tools, scientific has pieced together a lot of knowledge about space. But what do you really know about the universe and what you know it? Where did the universe come from? Where it is going? Did the universe have a beginning? And if so, what happens before then? What is the nature of time? Will it ever come to the end? Can we go backward in time? Recent breakthrough the physics most possible is part by new technologies suggest answer to some of these long-standing questions. Some of this answer can be obvious to the Earth orbiting the Sun or perhaps even ridiculous as a tower of turtle. Only time, whatever that may be, will tell.